I have is the iPhone XR in blue with 128GB. This is what my lock screen looks like, and when you first unlock my phone, this is what you see. Not really interesting since they are just the apps that come with an iPhone, so I am not going to be talking about them. I organized my apps into folders, but my most used apps such as Netflix and Spotify are not in any of the folders because I want to easily see and access them. For the first folder, I used the phone emoji to name it because in here I have apps that I'm not really sure how to group. They are kind of random but useful apps that I have. First is Class Up, and I use this to make my class schedule, and you can also add it as a widget so you don't have to keep on opening the app just to view your schedule. Next is Headspace, which is for meditation, but to be honest, I don't really use this app. And then I have IMDb because I really enjoy searching for the series or movie that I'm currently watching, especially when the actor looks familiar and I want to know where I've seen them before. Next is Blackboard, and this is where I view the announcements and deadlines given by my professors. And then I have my university student portal wherein I can view my grades among other things. Next is Waze, Gcash, Globe Rewards, and Gmovies. Not gonna talk about them cause they're not that interesting. I have Shazam, and I use this when I hear a song that I'm not familiar with. I also have Guitar Tuner, which I use to tune my guitar, obviously. And then I have an app called Tabs, but the complete name is actually Ultimate Guitar Chords and Tabs, and this is where I search for the chords of songs that I want to play on guitar. Next I have SoundCloud, and then Tiny Decisions. My friends and I use this app when we can't decide where to eat, which is literally all the time. But we keep on spinning this wheel until it lands on a place that we like. I have Cube, which is a period tracker, and then I also have Activity. It's connected to my Apple Watch and it takes note of the number of steps that I take and other stuff. Next is Mims, wherein you can read about different drugs, and I have this because we needed it for pharmacology class. Then I have the Nintendo Switch online app, and I have this so that I can chat easily on Animal Crossing. On the last page of this folder, they are just apps related to Animal Crossing. First is ACNH Exchange. This is a nice app to find good turnip prices, and aside from turnips, you can also join other events like when a villager is crafting or when there are shooting stars on someone's island. Next is ACNH Guide. This is where you can keep track of almost everything, like your current villagers, your turnip prices, your fossil collection, and it even shows you the bugs that you can catch during a certain time. Lastly, I have Turnip Price Calculator. I've only used this once and I don't think it's accurate, so I really need to delete this. The second folder contains productivity apps or apps that I use for school. I won't go into detail about each app in this folder because I'm pretty sure you're already familiar with all of them. First, I have Keynote, then GarageBand, Numbers, Pages, iMovie, Clips, Adobe Acrobat, Gmail, and Google Drive. On the next page, I have Docs, Google Translate, Google Calendar, Sheets, Google Maps, Duolingo, Dictionary, Slides, and lastly, Microsoft Word. In this folder, I have my social media apps. First is Facebook, then Messenger, then of course, Twitter. I honestly spend a lot of time just mindlessly scrolling on this app. Another app where I spend a lot of time on is Instagram. Then I have YouTube, where you're currently watching this video. Then I have YouTube Creator Studio, and then Pinterest, which is one of my favorite apps. This is a great app to look for inspiration when you're having creativity block or when you just want to decorate your room. Next I have Swarm, then Tumblr. I also have Viber, Snapchat, and Goodreads. Goodreads is where you can keep track of the books that you've read and what you're currently reading. You can also set reading goals, and you can also see the progress of your friends. Then I have TikTok, which I don't really use, and then I have Discord. For this folder, I have apps related to photo editing. I have Adobe Draw and Adobe Sketch. I used to make thumbnails on those apps back when I didn't have Procreate. Then I have Lightroom, Visco, Over, and Canva. I also have Nomo, which turns your pictures into Polaroids. Next I have Photo Wizard so that I can make the background of a photo transparent. Then I have Instax Share so that I can print using my Instax printer. The last two apps in this folder are Story Art and Unfold. Both of these apps are for Instagram story templates. The fifth folder has apps that basically take my money. So in here I have food delivery apps and apps for online shopping. First I have Grab, which is an essential. Then I have the Starbucks app and the McDonald's app. Next is Beauty Manila, where I buy beauty and wellness stuff. I highly recommend this app because you will be able to find a lot of nice things to buy. Then I have Lazada, Shopee, Uniqlo, Zalora, and Foodpanda. I also have Bookie, where you can find good deals like buy one take one for restaurants and other shops. However, there is actually a subscription fee, but there is also a 1-month free trial. Then I have Lala Food, which is for food delivery. For the last folder, I have games. I have Rules of Survival, PUBG Mobile, and Call of Duty. Next is Lumosity, which is kind of like a workout for your brain. It has lots of different games to exercise your brain, and it also changes every day. Next is Design Home, which I really love to play because you get to design living rooms, bedrooms, and other kinds of rooms. And then I have 20, Sims Freeplay, The Sims, and Fallout Shelter. On the next page, I have Mobile Legends and Peak, which is also a brain workout. And then I have Candy Crush and Ball Blast. Next I have Animal Restaurant, which is a really cute and chill game. You just serve the animals food and it is so adorable. Then I have Plants vs. Zombies 3 and Seeker's Notes. I keep on seeing ads of this, so I decided to try it out. It's a hidden mystery game and it is really addicting. Then the last two games are Stardom and Pocket Camp. We are finally done with the folders, so now we'll begin with the apps on the outside, starting with Netflix. Netflix is a must-have for me because I love to binge watch, and if you have any series or movie suggestions, leave a comment below. Next is Spotify for listening to music and podcasts. I also make playlists, so if you want to check those out, the link for my account will be in the description box. Then I have the Bible. I really like this app because there are a lot of reading plans, and it also helps you to find the best plan for you. For the last app on my phone, I have Quizlet. I use Quizlet a lot for school because it greatly helps me with memorization. It's a nice app to help you with studying, and if you want to know more about Quizlet and other apps that I use for school, then watch my What's on My iPad video. So that is everything on my iPhone. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!